Hello guys and welcome to my channel. This is the very first video that I'm posting, and this is a review of Fossil smartwatch. So this is a Gen 5 Fossil smartwatch and the model name is Carlyle HR, and to be exact it's FTW4024, and I got it from Amazon India at a price of near about 23,000. So there are different options like no cost EMI available. So if you want to buy it, uh, it can be made easy by those options. So let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. This is an already unboxed product because I have been using it since last 1 month. So today I thought let's just give it a review. Let's see what it provides inside the box. Well, this is the bill. This is the warranty card. This is warranty and information. Well, I'll never be reading this one. So this is, I think, an instruction book on how to download and pair Wear OS application on your smartphone, and how to charge your smartwatch with the magnetic charger that it provides. And there's no tool for shortening the length of the strap, so you'll have to go to some accessories store to do that, and I did the same. Now let's see what they provide. uh, so this is that magnetic charger, and Fossil claims that it can charge your watch up to 80% in just 1 hour, and I don't doubt it because I have had my own experiences with it, and it's quite true that. And this is what the watch looks like. Let me just okay. So talking about the look and feel, then this is a heavy watch, I would say, but it has got a whole lot of features inside it, so the weight does not bother you. And talking about the strap, then you can always change the strap because this is a changeable strap, and if you are bored of any one you got, then you can get any silicone or leather straps too. So this is the freedom that you get along with it. It's I think a typical Wear OS look with a 44 mm dial and a thick bezel, I would say. So let me just start it and show it to you. Okay, the startup has begun. So it has got a whole new features, like the very new thing is that it has got a speaker now and a mic too, because now you can take calls from this watch only, and you can set alarms because there is a speaker. So that's something new that Fossil has introduced. And the support that it provides is if you are having an Android 4.4 plus or an iOS greater than 9.6, then there is support for this watch, so that you can connect and pair with your smartphones. So the startup is midway. So we are OS by Google. So you have to download the Wear OS application on your mobile phone, and you can pair it with it. Well, the watch is quite laggy in the very beginning, and the startup has just ended. I think it has started completely now. So they have this new thing that they call tiles, and so basically tiles, there's like you can have different faces on different screens. So this is not connected right now, so this is Google Fit. And apart from this is weather, so not connected right now to my smartphone. And this is the time. On the very left you get Google Assistant, and it can recognize your voice, and it can respond in speech now because it has a speaker integrated inside the watch now. So let's go through the watch now and see what it provides. So if I scroll from the very top, then we can see there's this sound on and sound off option because of the speaker. And well, then talking about the battery, battery has always been an issue in all the past generations for fossils. So this time they have introduced this battery modes in which you can set your watch to any of the battery saving mode so that it can last much longer. So on custom mode it will merely last you a whole day, and talking about extended, then well, according to my own experience, it can get me through the weekend without a need to charge it again. So, and if you keep this time only, then you don't need to charge even for weeks. uh, like I remember I had 10% charge, and then I kept it in time only mode, and then it worked for a week with just 10% charge. So it just shuts off the watch and just shows the time on when you click this button, on when you just press this button. So these are the battery modes, and apart from this, it has got airplane mode in which it turns off the Wi-Fi and NFC and all those things. And so this is do not disturb, and you can have access to settings from here directly. And well, these are the settings in which you can set up all your set your watch according to your own convenience. You can set the ringtones, since it has a speaker now, so it gets these features like media volume and alarm. Let me show you. So this is the speaker that you're hearing, and there's this alarm thing. So the sound is quite loud, and you can hear it if you are at a distance from the watch. And the vibration is the same like it has in all the past generations. So it gets the gesture control, which I'll show you in a while. And connectivity, then it gets a Bluetooth, it gets Wi-Fi, it gets NFC. And due to this NFC, you can have Google Pay, and by which you can pay using your own Google account. But the problem is that this does not work in India right now. So they might bring this to India in a while, but not right now. So there's this airplane mode and location, and then there's this personalization thing in which you can just set a pin on your lock screen of the watch. You can set your accounts, you can change your keyboards from input methods. So and talking about the storage, then this is a 8 GB variant, and it gets 1 gigs of RAM. So that's a part where Fossil has improved, and this for sure helps in performance because 1 gigs of RAM for a watch is a good thing to have. So these are the settings, and now if I click this button, press this button, then it pops up this menu in which I can show you all the different applications we have in this watch. So talking from the very bottom, then we have this weather application, then we have Google Translate, then we have timer in stopwatch, and this is Spotify, which I have installed by myself from Play Store, and this gets a Play Store of its own because it has a Wi-Fi, so you can just connect it to the Wi-Fi and download any of the applications. And similarly, I have downloaded Spotify. And if you want different watch faces for your watch apart from the ones that Wear OS provides, you can simply download any of the watch faces application from Play Store and apply it. You get phone application, and which I think is a good one if you are in a busy or crowded place where you don't have access to your phone. So in that case, you can just dial any number from here only. And in the beginning, I thought this is not a feasible approach to do any call or similar kind of thing, but then the buttons are quite distinct and you can just reach out to every button. even though the area is little small, but still it's easy to manage. And you can access contacts, you have different settings for your phone application. Then apart from this, you get flashlight, which is nothing but just turns on your screen. It turns your screen to white and it acts like a flashlight. So then you get this Google Fit applications. So they have different like it keeps on tracking your steps, the number of steps you walk in a day, and it has this fit workout application in which you turn on the workout mode, and then if you are going for a workout, it tracks that how many beats your heart is pumping right now. So there's this Find My Phone, which is basically it's like if you have an iPhone, you know that Find My Phone. So it just buzzes and sound on your phone if you can't find it. So then there's this cardiogram application, which is just it tracks your heart rate. Right now it is measuring from these sensors, but there's no wrist of mine at the very back, so it won't be successful in doing this. What I feel about this watch is that the bezels are quite thick, and which reduces the area of the dial. But apart from that, it has got a lot of features inside it. So there's this contacts, which will show all the contacts you are having on your Google account or on your phone. So these are the applications, and this is mostly about the watch. But this is a notification panel where you can see any of the notification on your smartphone. And then talking about the gesture control, then let me show you. Like I can do this, and the panel from the very top comes down, and if I take it to the other side, then it gets back. And if I want the notification from the bottom, then I will do like this, it will bring it upwards. So this is the gesture that they are providing. And another one is like if I am inside this screen and I just going through the menus and I want to go to the home screen, then I can just shake my wrist, it will get me back to the screen. So this is the gesture control that they have provided. And apart from that, the build quality is really nice. Well, Fossil has been very good at this part from the very beginning. So this is pretty much everything about this watch, and it's totally up to you whether you want to spend this amount of money for a watch like this. So there are different options, like there is this Apple Watch for which you can go, but that's only for iPhone holders. And if you are having an Android, then you have this option. I would not say that iOS devices don't support this one, but they have other option also that's more compatible with their devices. So this was the whole review about this, and now it's totally up to you whether you want to spend that amount or not. Thanks guys for watching this video. Do like, subscribe to my channel. If you have any queries, just drop them in the comment and I'll try to resolve those. Bye bye.